Hi everyone, it's Michelle. Welcome back. So today I thought I would share with you a couple of items that I purchased from Nordstrom recently because Nordstrom has started their annual anniversary sale, and so there are some products that are on sale throughout the store, and almost all of the beauty brands are doing gifts with purchase during this time. I didn't pick up anything that has a gift with purchase, but I will put a link either somewhere here or below to the page on the Nordstrom site that shows all of the brands gifts with purchase in case you're interested or in case you need something from one of those brands. This is a great time to get it because there's really good gifts with purchase. If you're a Nordstrom card holder, you could start shopping now. If you're not, you have to wait till the 21st, but they're typically plenty of gifts with purchase to go around if you have to wait till the 21st. So what did I buy? Just a couple of items from MAC, actually. And the first item that I purchased, I have been waiting for it to be released. I read about it a couple of months ago, I think, and I have been waiting for it to be released, and it finally was, so I picked it up. And it is another one of the MAC 15 pan palettes. I love these palettes from MAC. This is a brand new one exclusive to Nordstrom for right now. It's called the Nordstrom Say Chic palette. This is 15 MAC shadows, all matte. All matte. So I was very excited that they were doing this. Also, I think I only own 2, maybe 3 of the shadows that are in this palette. A lot of them are not permanent shades. Some of them are. This is a really good mix of, there's some great warm tones in here, there's some great neutral tones in here, and there's some great cool tones in here. And I like that all of those tones are in one palette and everything is matte. You can see there's really good brow bone colors, inner corner highlight colors, there's really good transition shades, there's deep shades for lining your eye or doing the outside corner of your eye. I really do like this palette. So I've owned this probably now for about a week, and I've been using it every day because I really wanted to test the shadows to see how I like them, and I love them. So this is $65, just like the rest of the 15 pan palettes that they do. I think that's a reduced price. I think initially they were 80 or something, but they have reduced them to 65. There is 19.5 grams of product in here. So I think the shadows are just ever so slightly smaller than a full-size shadow, I believe. But this is a really good price if you think about it. So 15 shadows, good mix of warm tones, cool tones. I am wearing this today. Today I have on these 2 colors right here on my eye. And then I put just a hint of this, just a hint to deepen up that outer corner, just ever so slightly. So the colors in here that I know for sure are permanent. Soft brown is in here. Corduroy is in here, which is permanent, but I don't own it. That's not permanent. Embark is in here, permanent. I love that color, and I do own that color. And then the other color that's in here that I'm not sure if it's permanent, it's called Dance in the Dark. It's in one of those little palettes. I'm not sure it's a permanent color, though. So those are the sort of colors that I own that are in here, but the rest of them for me are new. And I love the fact that it's all in one place for me to just pull out every day and use, and that they're all mattes. I love them. I think they're a good quality shadow. They blend beautifully on the lid, in the crease. They don't get muddy for me. Like I said, I've been using this for, ever since I got it, so it's been about a week, and I really do think it's a great palette. I will even say, so this black color is not carbon, which was surprising to me. This is called Raven Eyed, which I don't believe is a permanent shade. It's sort of it's a black, but it's slightly lighter than carbon is, which I like. This deep brown is really, really pretty. It is called Dash of Mocha. It's sort of a deep, cool tone, and I really like this one. It's great for lining or just deepening up the outer eye or just deepening up the eye at all. This would make a great smoky look as well, because it's not It's a deep brown, almost black, but it's a really nice color. So I do really like this palette. I will say also, Tim Talia did review this, and she typically, if you read her blog, you know she's not a fan of a lot of MAC products. So a lot of products on her site do not get rated very highly, a lot of MAC products. And this palette, I can't remember if the overall palette rating was an A- or a B+, but it was either a B+ or an A-, and all the shadows in here were either A's or B's, I believe. So even she liked it. I really think it's a great deal if you are looking for a matte palette. This is a great deal. I will say that, you know, I calculated the sort of per gram price for this, and it's about $3.33 a gram for the shadows, which is exactly the same price as the Art palettes, which are very, very nice matte palettes as well. What I like about this is that in this you have warm looks, neutral looks, and cool looks. And I feel like in the Art palettes, while they're very, very nice, you know, they were sort of made for makeup artists to use. And so when a makeup artist wants a warm look, they grab the warm palette. When they want a cool look, they grab the cool palette. And so this way you can do warm and cool looks without having to have multiple palettes out or to travel with multiple palettes. So I'm loving this, really loving this. So exclusive to Nordstrom, if you are interested, I will link it below. The other thing I bought to try is the brand new MAC mascara. So MAC introduced another brand new mascara, and this one is called Insta Curl Lash. This is the packaging, is quite unique. So here is what the brush looks like. It is it's a big brush, and it is a rubber bristled brush. So here is the interesting thing about this. The tip of the wand twists to bend the brush. So I will twist this, and you can see that the brush bends. So now the brush is you know, more of a bent style brush instead of a straight brush, which makes it nice for getting into the inner corner of your eye and getting all of your lashes. I think it's meant to help you get to the base and sort of lift them because it's a curling mascara. I'm not sure, to be perfectly honest with you, I am not sure what I think about this yet. I'm not sure that I like it. So I will give you more information as I sort of make a decision. I am wearing it today. Here's what I will say about it. I prefer to use it straight, not bent, unless I just really feel like I need to get into the inner corner, and then I will bend it to get in there. But I like to sort of roll my mascara brush as I'm putting mascara on, and you can't do that when the brush is in its curved format. I will say I feel like this is a little bit more of a lengthening mascara than a thickening mascara. It's not very volumizing, except, so when you put it on, if you're gonna layer this, you gotta move fast. If the mascara dries between coats, it doesn't layer on itself very well at all. It tends to, it's not clumpy, it tends to grab your lashes and pull them all together. So you get all of your lashes sort of stuck together, and you've got to I have to get out a metal comb to separate them, and that's kind of what happened here today. So I'm not quite sure. I don't hate the mascara, but I'm not sure that I love it yet. So I will talk more about it again in the future. It wears all day. It does not flake on me. I have not had any flaking of the mascara at all. I will say that it does help my lashes hold a curl. I have talked about this before. I have very, very straight lashes, and I can curl them, but a couple hours after I've got mascara on, they are back to being super, super straight. With this, they do hold the curl quite nicely for most of the day. Even like when I go to take my makeup off very late at night, they're still a little bit lifted, which for me is a big deal. Not too many mascaras especially ones that aren't waterproof. This is not a waterproof mascara. Don't do that for me. So this does give you some curl and lift to your lashes if you're looking for that. I'm just not sure about the formula and the sort of curving of the brush kind of thing just yet, but I'll talk more about that later. I just wanted to share this with you if you're interested in trying it. I think this is going to be a permanent mascara. I don't think it's limited edition or anything, but it's quite unique with the, you know, it is unique that they've put this mechanism in there so you can use it curved or not curved. I guess I like the idea. The other thing I will say is, you know, sort of the tip gets a little bit more narrow, and it doesn't get a bunch of mascara stuck down there, so you can sort of get in the corners and get all your lashes without getting a big glob of mascara, which I appreciate that they've figured out how to do that, because a lot of mascaras with a smaller tip, you end up with a bunch of product at the end of the mascara wand that makes it challenging to use, or you have to wipe it off before you sort of, you know, put your mascara on. So this is, again, the MAC Instacurl, and I will talk a little bit more about this later. So those are the only two things that I purchased from a beauty perspective that I wanted to share with you today. I do really, really like this palette. If you like matte shadows, you might want to think about getting this. Was there anything else? Yeah, I think that's it for today. I did want to talk a little bit about my necklace. So I purchased this necklace from Jenny Bird recently, and I did see that Lisa D1 talked about them recently. I get Jenny Bird's emails where she talks about her products that are coming out, and when she showed this necklace, it is called the the something lariat. Let me look it up really quick for you. The Rhine Lariat. This is a really, it isn't often that I buy new jewelry. I have so much and I'm not a huge gonna wear jewelry person, but this, when I got Jenny Bird's email, this is just beautiful. It's a lariat, so it's got a long sort of tail, and the round piece of the pendant moves. So if you want to wear it high, this is as high as you can wear it because this is a Y. I'm not sure if you can tell, this is a Y. But you can also drop it down all the way to the end of the lariat so that it hangs a little bit lower. Here, let me stand up a little bit. See, so you can have it hang a little bit lower, as low as you want. You can wear it really high. You can tuck if you're wearing an open shirt, you could tuck this in, and it's a very sort of sexy look. I love how fluid this is, so I fell in love with it. And it's not all that expensive. I really enjoy Jenny Bird. She is one of my favorite jewelry designers outside of some of the people in my family who have done work for me. So I love to have some of her pieces. She is I probably own more of her pieces than anyone else's, so I love this. Love it, love it. And I will link it below if you are interested in taking a look at it. There's a bigger version of this as well. It has matching earrings, which I'm not a big earring wearer either. I tend to wear little studs or just smaller items in my ears as well. But the earrings that match this are gorgeous as well. So I did sort of want to mention it. You guys ask me about my jewelry a lot, and I forget to talk about it. So I thought I would talk about this today because I couldn't wait for it to come out, and I've really, really been enjoying wearing it. So yeah, that is it for today. Let us know in the comments what you think you're going to pick up, if anything, from the Nordstrom anniversary sale. It isn't just in the beauty department. There are things on sale across the whole store, but I thought I would talk about the beauty items that I purchased. And again, I will link below the page that shows all of the gifts with purchase from all of the brands if you guys are interested in any of that. That is it for today. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day, and I will talk to you all again soon.